Most cars are just that, cars. They're appliances on wheels, built to shuttle us from point A to point B with little fanfare. We rarely stop to think about them, and they rarely ask us to. They blend into the background of our daily lives, reliable but uninspiring, designed for function over excitement. But every once in a while, a car appears that doesn't just stand out, it completely rewrites the rules. It makes us question everything we thought we knew about what a car could be. The Rimac Concept One was that car, a revolution on four wheels, emerging from a country that few associated with cutting-edge automotive technology. When it made its debut, the very idea of an all-electric hypercar seemed almost absurd. The automotive world was skeptical, even dismissive. Back then we were still infatuated with the thunder of V12 engines, the intoxicating aroma of petrol, and the raw mechanical drama of traditional supercars. Electric cars? They were seen as slow, practical, and frankly, a little dull. Perfect for city commutes, but never for the racetrack or the open road. The idea of an electric car being thrilling or desirable was almost unthinkable. But the Concept One shattered those outdated assumptions in spectacular fashion. It didn't just match the performance of the world's best, it redefined it. With blistering acceleration, cutting-edge technology, and jaw-dropping design, it proved that electric cars could be not only fast, but also objects of desire and the very pinnacle of engineering achievement. The Concept One forced the old supercar giants to sit up and take notice. Suddenly, their reliance on fossil fuels and old-school engineering looked outdated, even obsolete. In doing so, the Concept One put Croatia, a country with no automotive legacy, firmly on the map, proving that true innovation can come from the most unexpected places. Looking back from 2025, it's clear that this was the genesis of the Electric Hypercar Revolution. The ripple effects are still being felt today, as every major manufacturer races to catch up. Every electric performance car since then owes a debt to this Croatian masterpiece, a car that dared to dream bigger and inspired a new era of automotive excellence. This is the story of the car that sparked a fire still burning across the automotive world, a fire that continues to drive innovation, passion, and the relentless pursuit of what's next. Rimac Automobile's story began not in a gleaming high-tech lab, but in the cramped, cluttered space of a humble garage. It was here, surrounded by scattered tools and spare parts, that a dream started to take shape, one that would eventually challenge the giants of the automotive world. At the heart of this story is Mate Rimac, a young Croatian with an insatiable passion for cars and electronics. As a teenager, Mate spent countless hours tinkering with his beloved BMW E30, pushing it to its limits on the racetrack and learning everything he could about automotive engineering. One fateful day, the engine gave out. For most, this would have been the end of the road. But for Mate, it was the spark that ignited a bold new vision. Instead of giving up, Mate decided to do the unthinkable, transform his BMW into a high-performance electric car. Friends and onlookers scoffed at the idea, dismissing it as impossible or even foolish. But Mate was undeterred. With little more than determination and ingenuity, he began building his own battery systems and electric motors from scratch. Piece by piece, he created what would become known as the Green Monster, a car unlike any other in Croatia. The Green Monster wasn't just a science project, it was a revelation. Far from being slow or clunky, it stunned everyone by breaking records and leaving seasoned racers in disbelief. In 2011, the Green Monster set 5 FIA world records for electric car acceleration, putting both Mate and his creation on the global map. Suddenly, the world took notice. News outlets buzzed with stories of the young innovator from Croatia, and viral videos of the Green Monster's feats spread across the internet, inspiring a new generation of car enthusiasts. The Green Monster's success transformed what began as a personal hobby into a serious business venture. Investors, once skeptical, now lined up to be part of the next big thing in automotive technology. In 2009, Mate officially founded Rimac Automobile. His vision was clear: to build the world's fastest, most advanced electric hypercar, and to do it from the ground up. He gathered a small but fiercely dedicated team, engineers, designers, and dreamers, each sharing his belief that the impossible was within reach. Their mission was daunting: to create a world-beating hypercar in Croatia, a country with virtually no automotive industry or infrastructure to support such an endeavor. Against all odds, this was the birth of the Concept One, the first electric hypercar to truly rival the best in the world. From the cramped corners of a garage to the world stage, Rimac Automobili had become a global contender. The revolution in electric performance had only just begun, and the world was watching. With funding and a passionate team, the Concept One project took shape. The goal: rival the Bugatti Veyron, not just in speed, but in beauty and technology. Designer Adriano Mudri gave the car futuristic, elegant lines, sleek, muscular, and aerodynamic. Inside, luxury met innovation. Leather, carbon fiber, and a digital cockpit worthy of a spaceship. The Concept One debuted at the 2011 Frankfurt Motor Show, leaving the automotive world speechless. Over 1,000 horsepower from an unknown Croatian company. Many doubted it would ever be real. But Rimac delivered. Only 8 cars were built, each a bespoke masterpiece. The legend was born, and the supercar world would never be the same. Rimac had set a new standard for what an electric car could be. The Concept One was proof. The future had arrived. The Concept One's true revolution was its technology. 4 liquid-cooled electric motors, 1 per wheel, enabled all-wheel torque vectoring. This software-controlled system adjusted power to each wheel hundreds of times per second, giving the car supernatural handling. The driver could even tweak the car's behavior on the fly, from safe to playful. Power came from a bespoke 90 kWh battery, designed in-house for both range and immense power delivery. The battery was the car's lifeblood, enabling its world-changing performance. Rimac's engineering genius made the impossible possible. Hypercars are about numbers, and the Concept Ones were staggering. 1,024 horsepower, 1,080 lb-ft of torque, more than a Bugatti Veyron, all delivered instantly. 0-62 mph in 2.5 seconds, with relentless acceleration up to 221 mph. No drama, just a silent, violent surge that pinned you to your seat. Regenerative braking could generate 400 kilowatts, making the carbon ceramic brakes almost redundant. The Concept One wasn't just fast for an electric car, it was one of the fastest cars in the world. Period. The numbers didn't lie. A new king had arrived. One of the 8 Concept Ones met a fiery end, and I was behind the wheel. In 2017, filming for the Grand Tour, I crashed during the Hamburg Hill climb. The car's power and grip were intoxicating, but I carried too much speed into a corner. The car rolled down a hill, and I escaped with a busted knee. The car, however, burned for days. I felt terrible for destroying such a rare machine. I called mate Rimac to apologize, expecting anger. Instead, he asked if I was okay. That response spoke volumes about mate and his company. The crash, while devastating, provided valuable data on safety and system behavior. My survival was a testament to the car's engineering. Ironically, the incident brought Rimac global attention. It wasn't the publicity anyone wanted, but it made the world remember the name Rimac. Even in disaster, the Concept One's legend grew. Rimac could have stopped at the Concept One, but mate Rimac's ambitions were bigger. He wanted to power the electric revolution for the entire industry. The Concept One became a rolling business card, attracting major automakers. Companies like Aston Martin, Koenigsegg, and Pininfarina turned to Rimac for battery and powertrain expertise. Rimac evolved into a Tier 1 technology supplier, building a stable business beyond hypercars. Porsche's investment in 2018 validated Rimac's tech and gave it global credibility. The biggest shock came in 2021. Rimac took a majority stake in Bugatti, forming Bugatti Rimac. The upstart from Croatia now controlled the legendary brand it once set out to challenge. Rimac had become a true industry powerhouse. Some cars are turning points: the Model T, the Mini, and the Tesla Roadster. These vehicles didn't just move people, they moved the world forward, redefining what cars could be and what they could mean to society. The Rimac Concept One belongs in that elite group, standing shoulder to shoulder with legends. Its legacy isn't just in the 8 cars built, but in the way it challenged the status quo and captured imaginations across the globe. Rimac's vision was bold, to prove that electric cars could be not only fast, but exhilarating, beautiful, and desirable. The Concept One's seismic impact on the industry can't be overstated. It forced automakers and engineers everywhere to reconsider what was possible. It made the world take electric hypercars seriously, shattering the old combustion paradigm that had dominated for over a century. Suddenly, electric motors weren't just an alternative, they were a revolution, offering performance that combustion engines could only dream of. Electric motors proved not just comparable but in some ways superior. Instant torque, silent power, and unmatched control. The Concept One's acceleration was jaw-dropping, its technology cutting-edge, and its presence undeniable. It offered a driving experience that felt like the future, precise, responsive, and thrilling in ways few had imagined. The Concept One forced every performance car maker to rethink their future, accelerating electrification across the industry. Suddenly, electrification wasn't just a trend, it was a race, and everyone wanted to catch up. Its influence is everywhere, echoing through the halls of the world's most prestigious automakers. Rimac's Nevera, Ferrari's electrified supercars, Lamborghini's hybrids, all owe something to the trail blazed by the Concept One. Even McLaren's new hybrids reflect the shift Rimac helped ignite. Rimac didn't just join the hypercar party. They rewrote the invitation, setting new standards for what's possible. The story of Rimac proves innovation can come from anywhere, even from a small workshop in Croatia. It put Croatia on the map, inspiring a new generation of engineers, designers, and dreamers to believe in their own ideas. The Concept One became a beacon for those who dare to challenge convention and reach for the impossible. The Concept One was more than a car. It was a symbol of what's possible when you dare to dream big, and a reminder that the next revolution can start anywhere. In the end, it's not just about speed or technology. It's about vision, courage, and the relentless pursuit of something extraordinary. The revolution the Concept One started is now in full swing. 2,000 horsepower electric hypercars are real, and Rimac is a global force. But as the dust settles, the question is, what's next? The next frontier is lighter, more energy-dense batteries, faster charging, and a more soulful, driving experience. The challenge is to make electric cars not just fast, but emotionally engaging. The future of automotive passion depends on finding new ways to connect driver and machine. The Concept One reminds us, the future is something we build. The road ahead is unwritten. Where will we take it?